Hello everyone, Rogue here and welcome back to the channel and welcome to the first episode of Empire Total War. So this is a real-time strategy game that I'm real fond of, and I figured that why not do a series where I do a campaign of sorts, playing a country, and just make it a series, and that's what we're gonna do. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the grand campaign. We could do the other campaigns, but you guys let me know if you want to see that. But for now, we're just gonna do the grand campaign, which is basically you choose a country. As you can see, we have a lot of countries that we could choose from. Maybe we could do multiple ones if this is something everyone likes to see. But we're gonna choose a country of sorts, and then depending on who we choose, we'll have victory conditions that we need to meet by a certain deadline. So, for example, if we were to play Great Britain, we would need to capture and hold 25 regions by the end of. We're gonna do a long campaign, so 35 regions by the end of the 18th century, so 1800s. Um, and you also need to have the required regions, so Scotland, Egypt, Georgia, the islands, Florida, you name it. So basically, you'll see when we get in, but we basically need to have some required regions alongside of our I guess depending on how many regions we need to have beforehand, and then whatever else regions you can hold and capture. Um, so yeah, so now I don't know. Last time I was playing as Prussia on the offside whenever I have free time, but figure I play a different country that I haven't messed with. France is not a bad idea. Figure we just do France. So let's see. So we need to hold 30 regions by the end of the 1799, and we need to have New York, the Confederation of New England, Hinduistan, of course France, Egypt, the Cherokee Territory, New France, Michigan Territory, Leeward Islands, the Flanders, Croatia, Savoy, Pennsylvania, the Canadian Territory, and Carnatia. Okay. Um, some basic description. So let's go ahead and start the game.
Your first priority should be to
Okay. All right. So you can see this is where we are, and then we can change different theaters. So this is the America theater, and then this is the Europe theater. So basically, these are going to be our two main theaters that we're going to be concerning of. First thing I want to do is see where our relations at. Let's see. Australia, we're not. So you can see where I hover each country, it shows factors of how each country views me. So I'm playing as France. So um, I guess historic grievances since me and Austria had never got along. So that's kind of the biggest thing. Um, so right now we're unfriendly. We aren't hostile with Great Britain. Surprised we're not at war at the moment, but maybe we could do some trade. So we don't have a lot of people are. Well, we got a good handful of people are friendly, but not too many. So I figured the first things first is we need to go and do some trade. So they want 870. Why not? We got the money. I don't think that'll be worth it. So let's go try to do that. Okay. And I think we just maxed out on our ports. We could do a couple more. These are inland. Let's get them. What a military alliance. Now they are allied with Austria, so it couldn't be too bad. We're allied with Spain. We got Louisiana. Okay. And let's go ahead and let's get them to trade. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So let's see. So this is our government, so we can see how we're doing. So right now we're making profit, which is a good thing. So we're making about 7,500. We could look at our policy, see how well we're doing in each territory. So far, it's not so good. We can increase and decrease our tax levels, as you can see right here. So I can max it out on the rich and what have you. Could auto manage taxes. I don't know. We'll think on that. We can see how our popularity is doing. We can fire people if we wish, so we can boot people if we wish to. Okay. So yeah. Okay, so with that in mind, let's look at research and technology, because this is where it really all matters, because you want to have the best technology. You want to have the latest tech, militarily wise. Um, so let's go ahead and research the plug-in bayonet, because I want to have the ring bayonet, because it's gonna matter. Because the plug-in bayonets, the big disadvantage is that once it's plugged, they can't fire. So that's a bad thing if I'm dealing with basic infantry. Cavalry, I could just that's manageable, but line infantry, it's going to be an issue. So let's go ahead and let's upgrade our farms. Iron workshop. Okay, so we'll do that. Now, with these workshops, the more you upgrade it, there is going to be some labor uprising. Basically, just like lower class clamor. So the lower class people are gonna be very angry, and they possibly could revolt if we don't sell it down. So let's see where our army. So we got this guy in the Flanders, and I think that is a territory that we need. And let me see. We do need Flanders. Okay, so we do need Flanders, so we're gonna just find a way to get that. Now, I don't want to do it right now, since they are ally. If I betray them, that doesn't gonna bode me well, in game or in the near future. Elsewise, because the other countries will not trust me at all. So, could see if we could acquire it in a different way, but we'll think about that later. So we got some men down south of our region, but I don't think. I mean, look, I don't think I'm at war with anyone serious. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, only pirates and then the faraway states, which is, I believe, a region down. Yep, down this area, which is no big deal right now. So we don't have to worry about them. So let me check. Now let's look at the Americas. Let's see how we're doing. Um, probably let's build our towns up because that's gonna be really important right now. Because we'll make the money back up later, so it's not a big deal at the moment.
Traditionally, the wilds of Russia had a monopoly on the fur trade. But now, other nations have an opportunity to cash in due to their colonial possessions in the New World.
Hmm.
Hunting and trade with the native population have produced a regular supply of animal pelts for shipping to other continents.
Okay. So let's see. How would that do? We'll give us 50 pellets produced per turn. And why not? Money is money. We do need every cent of it. Because upkeeping our forces is not going to be cheap. Let's go ahead and get the iron mine, and I think that's going to be it. So my main concern is once Britain declares war on us, we're gonna have to, this is gonna be our main front over here. And that's, yeah, I think that's the only one. And then, yeah, they also have this territory up in the north. Because we're not at war with with any of the nation territories. So we're good. We do have Louisiana, I forgot. Well, we has it as a protection. Yeah, we don't. Do we? Does it count as our territory for Louisiana, or was that just an optional? We didn't need it, do we? No. Okay. So I'm not too worried about that right now, but I am worried about where we are, how close we are with Britain. So we'll just have to keep that in mind. So we're just gonna go ahead and end turn. Let's go ahead and speed this up. All right. Looks like so the first few years, when starting this game, there isn't gonna be too much action unless something bizarre happens. But I doubt we'll see anything too serious. Right now, we just need to build up our forces before we can start wreaking havoc. So all the nations are moving around. Pirates are doing their piratey thing, and they're attacking us, of course. So we get our first engagement, and let's see. Let's see. We got 70 guns. We got 78 and 60. Wait, how many guns we have? Ooh, we have 48, 52. We got 92. We are not equipped. Okay, they didn't pursue us.
Periodically, your government will issue missions for you to undertake. Although optional, it can be useful to do them in
Ooh,
order to learn
that's
various
new.
aspects of gameplay. Your
So
first mission has arrived. To begin,
okay. So let's see. A mission has been issued. So let's see. The objective is the Michigan territory. We need to capture the Michigan territory, the Ocklaquan territory, and the Cherokee territory. The leaders of Louisiana request your helps. If you succeed in capturing the Michigan and all the other territories, the Dominion of France and America will almost be guaranteed, and the lands of Louisiana will be yours to control too. So if we do this, Louisiana will join our nation. So we'll have we'll have more territories to hold. So yeah, we're gonna do that. Let's see. Buildings are good. And someone has declared war, so yeah, province declare war on Spain. Russia would declare war on Austria. And Poland declare war on Austria. Okay, cool. They're at war with each other. And we are about to wreak havoc in the Americas, I guess. So let's see. Is there objective? Is there time? No, so there's no time limit, so we can kind of take our time on this, of how we do this. So that's building. Oh, we do need some cannons. Didn't think about that. Infrastructure, we do need to upgrade that. That will help increase our movement, our campaign movement around the territory. So that's going to be a big deal. So we need. Where is the Michigan territories? Is this it? No, that's Louisiana. We do need to take the Cherokee out. It's right here. Okay, so we basically gotta basically go in here from, what is this? Cargua to Niagara and into Detroit. And then we follow that up with Talos and Chicasia. Probably butchering everything, but you get the idea. So, and then who else? And then the Algonquin. So it's a 2-in-1 deal. Okay. 3-in-1 deal. Okay. Alright. That seems feasible. So right now, who can we recruit? We can get some militiamen. We can get some auxiliary infantry. How much does it cost? Because that's going to be really matter. So we see the recruitment cost would cost about 561 coins, and then to upkeep them for every turn, it's about 230. And then 200 coin and 170, which is not surprising because militia are the cheapest infantry you can get, but they're the weakest. Oh, this one's even cheaper, but they're elite. They're skirmishers, so pretty good, but not too good, in my opinion. So I guess for now we just gotta increase our money.
Although the age of large-scale official buccaneering is over due to
Yeah. Yep, we need more farms. What would that do? Okay. I think I'm out of money. Almost about. Let's go over here. Let's see. Anything I could do? Nothing much at the moment. Probably should develop more in this area as well while I'm at it. Go ahead and. Oh, what are these? Let's see. Strangers. So these are exiled men from different nations with nothing to lose. Oh, so we can create. I can create the French Foreign Legion. Foreign Legion is essentially okay. That's good to know. Alright, so let's go ahead and end our turn. Russia's moving along. Oh, they're taking on the Danish. And they're moving around. And they're really trying to attack us. Nope. I guess. Okay. I was not expecting that. Okay.
This colony has reached its maximum production and export capacity and cannot have its ports upgraded
Alright, let's
further
see what our
as they are
traits.
already at their maximum level.
+5. +1 for refuge. Okay. Good to know. What is this? This colony has reached and cannot have its ports upgrade as they are already upgraded to maximum level. Now let's go ahead and upgrade our barracks, because that's, if we upgrade more, we get better and better infantry. So we'll go ahead and do that. I guess I can. I'll hire this. I'll hire a couple just to be cannon fodder once we go against these guys. So let's go ahead and see what we can do up in these regions. Nothing much. Go ahead and put you in use. I forgot that you assigned you, and so let's see. So these things keep the classes, the lower class to be exact, happy, to say the least. So we'll go ahead and do that. Yeah, they're already pissed. So we'll go ahead and do that. What's the difference? So we get 3 happiness, 3 happiness for both classes, and then +3 per turn. 8 per turn. This one is the better choice. Yeah, we'll do that, even though it's a bit expensive. Okay. Okay, so we need to repair that. Yeah, that was about to. Anytime these yeah, we don't want these boats blockading our ports. Otherwise, we won't make money. It's nothing. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. I think that is it for the moment. So we'll go ahead and end turn, and we shall see what they do next. Oh. Oh, so they have already. Okay. Now, if I call for my allies, they could join my war, and they can't. And if they refuse to, that basically just breaks my alliance. But since they're halfway away from a different continent, there's no use other than Louisiana. Um, Too bad I can't just ask Louisiana to join me and not have all my allies to have to join this war, but oh well. I think I can just handle it by myself. What's the worst that can happen? And they're already building a force. Okay. Alright. Alright, this is not.
This
Seem...
colony has reached its maximum.
Yeah, I know that. Smallpox construction is underway. And we got some traits. Hopefully this is doing well for us. Let's see how we're doing. Oh, we're up 2%, so not too bad. Okay. So we're not. We're doing all right. Yeah, sure. Why not? Who are they allies with? Well, they're no one too significant, so I guess that's okay. And you were even patching things up with Austria. Alright, so I guess our main focus is just uh with these guys, so we're just gonna have to make dues. So if we get the governor's encampment be +3, we get the governor's mansion be +6, and we get additional capacity on recruitment. We get the same? We do as well. No. Well, we also get the. We can also recruit dragoons. That wouldn't be too bad. We have mountain tribal auxiliaries. Yeah, let's go ahead and. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, screw it. Military encampment. And let's go ahead and get some auxiliaries in.
Que voulez-vous de moi? Oui.
Let's have that guy try to convert some people. Save them. Yeah, let's do that. And then we need to go ahead and start recruiting to the max. So let's see. Yeah, we got plenty of money, so right now, so we can make a pretty substantial, decent force to deal with these guys, and depending how fast we can do it, we'll make light work with these guys. So
Votre Majesté?
I don't want to move you just yet, but I do need something to hold this blockade, this bridge, so that way their only ways would be going around, which will give us enough time to gather our forces. And we only and now our navy can't do anything And that's that. Go ahead and upgrade that governor's house. So, and then yeah, let's do that. Okay. And we end our turn once more. Oh man. Let's see. Sweden destroying ships. Oh, Louisiana is doing something. Yep, just like I thought. Okay, so they're really trying to force my hand here.
This colony has reached its maximum production and export capacity and cannot have its ports upgraded further as they are already at their maximum
I guess
level.
we've got a new royal heir. Excuse me. Some traits because he researched military. Let's see. Let's go ahead and have you do that. I don't want you to study carbines just yet. And then once we get another university, we can have someone do agriculture, which is going to be a huge deal. Alright, so see, they got some tribesmen. So let's see. So basically, they have 3 units of melee and then 2 units of range.
Oui. Préparez-vous. Marchez. En
Now let's go ahead
avant.
and
Marchez. D'autres ordres? La victoire sera à nous.
yeah, we're gonna have to take them head on. Otherwise, we're gonna be screwed if I don't do it later. I mean, if I ignore them later, then bigger consequences are to come. So I better take them now. All right, so now we're in the battle phase. So now we can set up our forces. Now, so let's see. I don't know where they could come. So our best bet is to we'll set up our artillery on this hillside right up here. And then we want to keep our general alive at all costs. So we'll have our militia and pike here. We'll have our skirmishers to the side in case they try to go for the flank, and that way we can maneuver around. And then tribal artillery will just we'll have them on this right flank, and then our 2 other additional tribal auxiliaries will come in, hopefully from behind over here. But that's not guaranteed. Sometimes they can spawn right behind the enemy lines, or they could be from the sides. But hopefully they're coming from behind. So that's our best hope. So hopefully this is
Tout de suite.
a decent enough formation to where we can manage these guys. Oh, okay, so let's see. That is a bit concerning. Alright, so let's see where is our reinforcement. Okay, they're coming from the rear. That's perfect. Alright, so let's put these guys in what I put as guard mode. That basically just prevents them from wandering off after engaging the enemy. So they'll go back into formation when need to. So let's go ahead and so let's see. So we have an hour to come out victorious. Could try to bait them, which I might do. So let's see. Let's go ahead and just send our mountain auxiliaries directly to the chief, and let's see where they're really hiding. Now my best bet is that they're probably hiding in the shrubs, either here or in front of us. You know, let's just see. Yep, as I thought. Okay, let's get them in range. And there we go, that's how you piss them off. And let's retreat our men. And let the cannon do its thing for a bit. Alright, so now we can maneuver these guys around. Now if we kill the general, the enemy general, that will decrease their morale and their will to fight. So if we do that fast, we could get a swift victory pretty quickly. So already he's already sending his bodyguard. Let's maneuver him. Let's move our forces around. We get them range. Okay, let's see. Are they gonna walk? They're gonna come to us? Might the thinking. Let's help with their thinking process. Yeah, there we go. And we run. So let's go ahead and twist these guys around. The only thing I hate about these cannons is that since we're like starting in the 1700s, is that you can't move them. Like you can't physically move them to one position, so they're stuck there until for the remainder of this battle. The good thing is they can turn, but so I have to pick the cannons the right spot. Otherwise, they're just gonna get. Otherwise, they're just useless. Okay, so he's charging in. What's he got? He's got bowmen. Alright, let's move them right over here. I want to keep these guys fresh as long as we possibly can. Those are pikemen. I want to put them in the back. Or here, we'll just shift them.
Most light
Alright,
units begin with
we're at
skirmish
this.
mode turned on. This means that they'll try
So
to
they're
avoid
engaging.
hand-to-hand contact with the enemy by retreating to a safe firing distance. Try to keep some line or melee troops close behind them so your skirmishes can run back to safety when threatened.
Uh oh. Alright. Oh, they're already. Oh wow, you did not go for whole fire. Do not want any friendly fire like that. Okay, seem to be doing good. Okay. Alright, we can send them back. Oh, they're killing each other. Okay. I did not think this through. But it's okay, we're winning. We're gonna win this one. And there we go. We could continue and try getting the max amount of kills we can. But that's just fruitless, so we're just going to go ahead and end it. And yeah. Alright, we only lost 78. And they lost a lot. So, yep, there they go.
En avant! Votre humble serviteur.
Alright, so now here's where it gets interesting, because I played the Napoleonic Wars Total War. and they just basically replenish whenever you're you're in your home territories. But in this one, you have to replenish it your own, and that costs money. So that's what we're gonna have to do. Let's see. Our general got a trait. That's always good to see. And buildings are being built. And we still have money. Okay, so... How much are they? They're only 200. That's pretty it's not bad. Alright. Put you here. And we need... We'll just do that. Okay, so far we're doing pretty good. Yeah, they're gonna build up their forces pretty quick, so we need to take them out as fast. But that's all we can do for right now over there. So let's see. We should start building up our own forces in this area. We put you in the fort. I'll have you. I didn't know we had this territory. Ooh. Let's have more militia in that area. Need more iron workshops. And this seems to be it. Did I? Oh! I forgot I have this region down the south. Wait. No, that makes money. Okay.
Colonial plantations provide tradable goods for shipping back to your home region, the quantity of which is dependent on the type of plantation and its building level. Spices, tobacco, tea, cotton, coffee, and sugar can all be grown from plantations.
Okay. Okay, so I forgot I had these regions down to the south. I didn't even think about
The
that.
income of a plantation is dependent on the global market price of the goods they produce, which is in turn dependent on supply and
Oh,
demand
this
across all
changes a
nations.
bit. Now I got the
For
pirates.
up-to-date information,
But they only have
check
the
the
navy.
Trade tab on the Government
So
Details
I'm
app,
not too
accessed via the
concerned.
button at the bottom right of the screen.
Okay. So I'll go ahead and upgrade the governors. Okay. Yeah, but we shouldn't be too bad. Okay. And let's end our turn once more. Danish loss. Spain maneuvering around. Prussia being Prussia. Polish being Polish. The Ottomans doing their thing. Swedes doing Swedes. And Louisiana being Louisiana. Oh, great. Just what I wanted. More war. They must have heard about how I kicked ass
colony has reached its maximum production and export capacity and cannot have its ports upgraded further as they are already at their maximum level.
Okay, so we got our equipment. And let's see. Tribal was pretty good. Might just get more. Those guys. Colonial line infantry is about 260 coin. I'm better off just getting musketmen. Native American. It's a matter. It matters a little. Okay. Get a couple. Actually, I take that back. Let's get. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So once we start building up, we can. We'll get general for that guy. And let's see, who are we war with now? I'll even know. Who are we war at? Let's see. Where's their regions? Oh, okay. They're up in the north. That's a big concern. Let's have them scout out. Let's see, because we can't. I don't think we can. No, because all these trees are blocking any path, so we have to go around. That's lovely. All right. All right. So let's move over here. What can we do? Nothing much. Can upgrade our infrastructure, which we will do right now. Alright, they're gone. We move these guys out. And let's look at our southern region down here. That's being built. Now let's go ahead and do that. Jeez. Okay. Alright. So we'll end our turn once more. Alright, Prussia is already making some big moves. Alright, seems like the tribes haven't done anything this time around. So we can
This
do.
colony has reached its maximum production and export
Well, I
capacity
thought it
and cannot have its ports
was for
upgraded
us,
further
but
as they are
guess it's
already at their
Prussian and
maximum
Polish.
level.
Guess they didn't get along. Mass prisoner dies. But on the good news, our buildings are being built. We got some forces. And this guy ain't being frugal, which might be an issue. Not yet. But I'm keeping an eye on him. Alright.
A source of tall timber is essential for building and maintaining a navy, and your nation is blessed with all the required natural resources on its very doorstep. Developing your timber production capabilities will also provide a valuable source of income from those nations without their own supply.
Let's see. How's our research? It's only turns away before we get the ring bayonet. Then we can focus into agriculture, because that will help boost the economy just a bit. Oh yeah. Okay. So I think let's see. I guess why not? We'll get a colonial. We'll get a militia force recruited in our turn, and then we'll go ahead and attack. Can't tell what they're doing, but it's something pretty big. Alright, so they're building up their forces. They want a peace treaty, and they want 2,000 coin. We can reject it, we can accept it, or we counteroffer. And I think the best option is to counter it. Do this. We're gonna ask for their regions. We're gonna ask for the same amount they were asking us. No. We want payment. Yeah, we want the payment, not offer. So we want that. And I think that's it. So we'll go ahead and send that to them. And unfortunately, they didn't record it. They didn't accept it. So this is a big unfortunate for them.
This colony has reached its maximum production and export capacity and cannot have its ports upgraded further
Oh boy.
as they are already at their maximum level.
Yeah, I know that. Good. Doing good there. We're up 53%. Okay. Alright. I think time has come. Let's combine our forces. And let's move. And we can only move a little too much. A little too far. Well, so far. Let's see. Anything we can upgrade? Well, we're still in this turn. here does not. Let's check our. Yeah, I guess we just need a governor's. And we don't need anything too serious. And there we go. Alright. Go ahead and end it. Oh, Venice is moving. Yes, in
This
Peace Treaty,
colony
they
has
do
reached its
not.
maximum production and
Okay.
export capacity, and cannot have its ports upgraded further as they are already at
Over-evented.
their maximum level.
Oh, hooray. I can't even say it. Okay. Saxony has been destroyed. Wonder by who? Let me look. Saxony was here. Oh, with the Prussians. Austria is not looking so good right now. Prussia is making some big time moves, so we gotta keep an eye on them. How are we doing on? Not so friendly. Not so in the friendliest terms. So we'll keep that in mind. Right now they're showing to be a big threat in the moment. And we do not like that. Alright, so let's go ahead and take them on. Alright, so they got some bunch of arch tribesmen, which basically is just, they're completely useless. I mean, look at their melee is 6, charge bonus 5, melee defense is 2, and morale is 3. To compare that, a morale for the militia is 4, which is a slight up, but they have range, so we could just pick them off, so not a big deal. Let's see if we can get them to surrender. They refuse, so that's a bit unfortunate. Trying to avoid some bloodshed, but it is what it is. Alright. So let's see, they're gonna come from that direction. In that case, we want to set up our one cannon on this hill. 2 generals will sit here, have tea, enjoy the fight. The pikemen will be here, standing brave, because there isn't much to them. We'll have them on the front. Actually, we'll have one on this side as well. And then our main force, which is our cavalry, auxiliaries, is gonna be over here. I'll have the men, well, I guess not, just mounted up on here. I'll have the skirmishers on the side. just as a good measure. But I'll have these guys to the side. Yeah, musket auxiliaries will be over here. Make sure they're on guard mode. And yeah, so we should be good to go. Alright. Go ahead and have them charge down the hill. Yeah, it looks like he didn't replenish his men, so let's see. Is there any? I didn't bother to look. I don't think there's any from the previous battle, so not big deal. And let's pick away the men. Look at that. We'll have them retreat. Oh, I guess there's one. He has 22 of his finest bowmen. Or he used to. Yeah, they just got ripped to shreds. Alright. I need you to hold fire. Alright, they're charging in. Alright, send them in. Alright, time to send these guys in. Okay. Managing it pretty good. Alright. And they're retreating. Alright, let's have them line up. Okay. So far, so good. See if we can take this guy out. Alright, he's running. Just saving his best for last, huh? Alright. They're removed. Okay, let's see if he retreats or not. Okay. Oh, yep, he's making his final stand. Oh, I guess they didn't reload. Alright, these guys are winded, but yeah, we're gonna own this guy. And he's killed. That will very shatter their morale and will be a very decisive victory for us. Yep. Easy victory. At the cost of only 56 men, and we have totally annihilated them. So we're gonna repair that. And so that was easy. Now we just need to replenish our men. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. I think that was all of them. Alright. Okay. So we got 2 more, and then these guys will be done for. And then next will be the Cherokee. Cherokee Nation, yeah. We're slowly. Let's see. Yeah, these guys are. We'll make very light work of them, and we can go ahead and buy some. Excuse me. Some more fur. I think we might have to end it here for right now. Yeah, I think we're gonna end it here. And the next episode, we'll head on to the next city right over here. Hopefully we can capture that and then make our way over here. Ooh, before we do that, go ahead and have him infiltrate. I guess he couldn't do it. Oh well. So we're gonna end it here. Thank you all for watching. Please hit the like button, hit subscribe, and comment down what should I do. What should I do next? But one thing for certain is that we're definitely gonna take these guys on and eradicate them, I guess. But nevertheless, thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.